Hello, it's me. It's time for another report. It's the weekend update, brought to you by Michael Scott Kittredge. It's actually not even the weekend. Getting ahead of myself. It's Wednesday morning though. Pretty early Wednesday morning. Well, not really, actually. It's Wednesday morning. So anyway, it was a pretty good day yesterday, I'd have to say. I didn't get much sleep after my 24-hour marathon. Maybe 5 hours. It was enough to get me through work though, and almost drive home. I was just a couple exits away before I actually started falling asleep on the road, which didn't turn out so bad. You know, I was happy this morning because actually as I drove home, I had to stop and pick up some cereal from Hannaford. And the cereal that I like to get, which I may have mentioned before, Cracklin' Oat brand, is actually cheaper now. I couldn't believe it. Hannaford's always had it for like $4.69, $4.39, something ridiculous, and now it's $3.99. Wow. It's almost as cheap as what they have it at Walmart or Target. Still like 30-something cents higher. But anyway, it was cheaper. I bought 2 boxes. Yes, I did. And let's see. Yeah, I woke up yesterday and, well, I had to go to rehearsal. And I say it like I didn't enjoy it, but I actually really did enjoy it. It was a great rehearsal. And I'm feeling pretty damn good about that show right now. Pretty damn good. I could do the show off book. I know my blocking. And all the details that the director asked of me, I got them in there. He was complimentary yesterday for the first time. Well, not that he hasn't been, I mean, but it's been more, it looks like displeasure than actual anything else. But I think that he liked what he saw yesterday. He was pretty joyful after the rehearsal, somewhat. But anyway, it was, what else was interesting at rehearsal was, and I don't know if this helps me rethink why I don't have kids or even question it. But one of my castmates decided to show me or share with me and teach me a little song and hand gesturing game. It's the llama song. If any of you heard of it, congratulations for learning such a challenging song with all the details. Happy llama, sad llama. I know it. I think I like the moose alpaca. Moose alpaca. See, it's in my head now, and I'm not thrilled about that. It's hard to get out of there. Moose alpaca. Moose alpaca. Gotta get it out. So anyway, I'm glad I don't have a 5th or 6th grader in my home or teach them. I'd go nuts. I can see right now. I'd go nuts. Oh, I'm tired. Freaking tired. I'm hitting the sack very quickly. So let's see. Rehearsal was interesting. It was good. And I even learned more than I thought I would. Work was kind of cool. Well, it was cool. There were more people in there. Of course, there was a lot more work. But who doesn't want a lot of work, right? Right. Am I right or am I right? Right. Right. You know what I hate about getting to work every day? This is what I hate. But I can't stay awake. That's one thing. But every time I go to sit in my chair, it's positioned differently. Every single time. Now, okay, we're a 24-hour pharmacy. Okay, so there are all kinds of shifts of people that go through and sit in all the seats. So there's at least 2 other people that are sitting in my chair during the course of the day. Every single time I get back to my desk, I'm either leaning forward, I'm leaning back, I'm too low, I'm too high. Every day, I wish I had a button to make that seat go right where I want it, because it's annoying. Annoying. Haven't said that for a while, have I? Annoying. Button for the chair. That's on my list of things to do. What else came up last night? There's actually some other funny things that came up last night that I think you'll probably want to hear. The one thing, this is advice that I have for people. When I walked in, I was making a joke about somebody. You know, we have a specific saying, well, about a lot of things. But one thing is that there's one employee that is a ray of fucking sunshine. That's her nickname, Ray of fucking Sunshine. She's the happiest person you'll meet. And when I was making a joke about her last night, she never works days that I'm there, so I never really have to worry about this. But when I was making a joke about her, I didn't realize that she was there. So a good tip is, if you typically make fun of other people that wouldn't normally be there, look around the room to make sure they're not there. It can make for an awkward situation. Awkward. You ever have that awkward laugh right after? I'm only laughing because it's awkward. Maybe you don't. Maybe it was just me and a few other people, but that was awkward. Yeah. But a name came. Oh, a couple names. Of mention last night. Patient I worked on, her last name, can't remember if it was a guy or a girl. Deuchemin. That was the name. There's another name that's out there. Came across it last night. Happens to be one of my friend's favorites. She actually decided to dress in a certain color on a certain day of the week in honor of this name, but it's Orange Hooker. Orange Hooker. Would you want to change it? I still like Whacker. I'm trying to figure out how I can use that for my name. But I liked, you know what other one was good? I like any girl with the name Naomi. You know why? It's imoaN backwards. That's not nice, is it? Not nice at all. I'm bad sometimes. Bad. So let's see, what else? We had a couple expressions come up. Well, this one, somebody said, oh yeah, you know what she said? One of the pharmacists said, heavens to Betsy. You know, I know that I've used that in the when I was younger, and I remember my parents and I think my grandmother even used this. It's one of those ones where I've never researched to see where this comes from, the origins of heavens to Betsy. I should look that up because it's been around for a while. I remember heavens to Murgatroyd. I think that was a cartoon character. But heavens to Betsy, I'm not familiar with at all. Does anybody else know where that came from? I got one friend out there that likes to find commercials for me. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. I love that Coke commercial. Love it. I still remember that. I don't know why. I still remember that commercial. And yes, for some other people that like to talk about their sleep schedules, I'm not saying I got the worst one. I know a lot of people that really do without a lot of sleep. And we all pay for it. We do. But they probably don't look like me. Falling apart. All right. It's going on 10 minutes. I got to wrap this thing up. Man, oh man. You know what I hate? We started a discussion on things that we hate. one of the girls was on the phone or something like that and started talking about things that she hated. So I said, let's all do it. What are the things we hate? You know what I hate? Remember I mentioned like having a second pipe, you know, like because things go down the wrong pipe. I mean, why do we got to have that? I hate eating a powdered donut because no matter what, I know there's powder on it and it's loose and it's going to float around. What do I do as I put it close to my mouth? I take a deep breath. Powdered sugar, all it, choking. Can't eat the donut, choking. So I go to take a bite, choke, no bite. It takes me forever to eat a powdered donut. Hate that. Hate it. One thing about work we were talking about too, other things that we hate. You know, it's funny because a lot of us get asked to do more work, you know, an extra task and things like that, and most of us do it without complaining. And you know, we especially certain crews, like we work together to, you know, do what we got to do to meet the company's goals, you know, to take care of the customers that are depending on us. So we do what we have to do. And when we were thinking about it last night, it occurred to me like that when you have animals and you want them to do something, you reward them with a treat or something, right? Dolphins jumping through hoops. Hey, look, here you go. Here's some fish. You know, little dogs doing little tricks. Here's a bone. Here's a biscuit. We don't get anything like that. We don't get little treats or biscuits or fish. Not that I'd want fish, but you get the point, right? It's shit. It's almost 12 minutes. See, my thing stops at 12 minutes, so I really got to cut this. Anyway, yeah, there's other things to talk about, but we'll just cut it short today, and I'll catch all of you tomorrow.